What is going on, guys? My name is Zeno or Ethan, and today we're going to be discussing Tarkov. If you have ever loaded in Tarkov and thought, why am I doing this to myself, or you're scared to even start playing, this video is for you. Today we're going to be breaking down PvE versus PvP and Escape from Tarkov, the pros and cons of each, and how to figure out which one actually fits you. Tarkov is one of the most intense shooters ever made, but not everybody enjoys it the same way. With PvE becoming more popular, a lot of players are
Are
asking,
you
is
scav or
PvE
BMC?
better? Is PvP still worth it, or should I play both? And today we're going to be breaking that down. So let's go ahead and
Hey,
break
I'm
it down
friendly.
for you.
Friendly.
We're going to be starting off with PvE. PvE
Friendly.
Tarkov is all about learning and
Shrinking
consistency,
request.
and I'm going to be listing a bunch of pros and then cons of each one to make it a lot easier on everybody. Pros for your PVE is you can learn maps, you can learn extracts, you can learn loot routes without pressure or player ambush. You don't have to deal with the meta builds. You don't have to deal with rats hiding an extract. It's great for practicing gunplay, movement, quests. It's a lot
Hey, I killed the
less
scabs.
stressful.
We play friendly.
You control the pace. You're playing against
You got
computers.
comms? I killed the
PvE
scabs.
is especially good if you're new, returning after a break, or just want to enjoy
Hey,
Tarkov's
killed the
system
scabs. I killed
without
the scabs.
constant anxiety.
You got comms?
However, there is some cons to it as well. Those cons are going to be, honestly, raids can feel empty, predictable, because you know exactly what the computers are going to do, depending on how many times you've played it, how many times you've played certain raids, certain maps. AIs don't replicate player behavior. There's no rats, there's no sweaty people, there's no people that don't know what they're doing. Their aim is usually computerized aim. Less adrenaline, fewer heart racing moments. Progress may feel less meaningful to you. PvE teaches you Tarkov, but it doesn't fully prepare you for PvP. Um, if you really want the full experience, and this is my opinion, of course, you can, based on anybody else's videos, anybody else's opinions, PvP is the full Tarkov experience for better and worse, obviously. Like I said, with PvE, we said pros and cons, so PvP we're going to have pros and then cons. Those pros being for PvP, every raid is unpredictable. You never know what's going to happen. You don't know if you're going to load in and instantly die or if you're going to die to a rat. A rat being somebody that's hiding, constantly. Your gunfights are going to feel a lot more intense and memorable because if you win those gunfights, you're going to be like, yeah, dude, I won the moment. I did that. Progress feels more earned when you survive. Um, Winning a PvP fight in Tarkov hits different with no other. It hits in a way that no other game can compete and give you that feeling. Although there is more cons for PvP than there is the PvE mode. Those cons being brutal learning curve for new players that are just jumping into it. You will die a lot. And I want you guys to remember that you will die a lot, you will lose a lot of stuff. But remember, all that stuff can get re. You can get all that stuff back. Tarkov's community is amazing with the help you get from other people that play the game, from codes from the developers that give you free items. Um, Scav runs, for example. Scav runs are going to be runs that you are playing as a preset loadout, preset computer AI that's going in there with gear with one goal, and that's to get other gear and extract. Um, the burnouts are real, honestly. You can definitely get burned out of PvP. PvP Tarkov is thrilling, but it demands patience and sometimes sanity, honestly. And I don't mean phasmophobia sanity. I mean actual sanity. You will lose your mind, honestly, if you're going in there dying over and over and over again. It can get really discouraging. Um, but the simplest way to think about it is PVE equals learning, chill sessions, consistency. PvP would be adrenaline, unpredictability, and competition. Honestly, that's the simplest way to put it. One isn't better; they're just built for different players, and you'll probably enjoy PVE if you're new to Tarkov. You have no idea what you're doing. You're still trying to learn all the aspects of it. if you don't have a ton of time to put into it, a ton of time to play, like there's games like Rust where you need time to put in, but if you don't have time to put in, PvE is definitely your mode to definitely play, or at least start out until you get more time to play. Um, you want to learn when playing PvE. You want to learn the maps. You want to learn the quests. You want to play to relax, not have to sweat constantly, not have to be in this paranormal, not paranormal, paranoid state where you're like, is there somebody coming up on me? PvE isn't easy mode. It's more of a training mode with depth, is a better way to put it. Um, Moving on to PvP, you'll enjoy PvP if you love competition, you enjoy risk, you enjoy high stakes, you want the full Tarkov tension and experience. Um, if you don't mind losing gear or you don't mind losing all your items to learn, then PvP would definitely be the route to go, honestly. PvP Tarkov is a pain, however, but for some players, pain is the point. And I know that sounds a little chaotic and a little weird. And trust me, I'm still trying to understand the whole thing as I go. The best advice I can give any player that's getting into Tarkov or any returning player, start in PvE. Learn the maps really well, or at least learn one map really well, and just consistently play that singular map. Because the last thing you want to do is jump right into PvP and you play one map and you have no idea where you're going. You have to stay. You have to pause for a second, or not even pause. Just hide in a bush real quick. Pull up the map on your phone or another monitor. So you want to play PVE to get comfortable losing gear, learn the maps, learn the gunfights, learn how to control recoil, learn what bullets are better than others. Because in Tarkov, it's so realistic that it comes down to what bullets are you shooting at this person, what kind of armor are they wearing, um, what kind of bullets are they shooting at you, stuff like that. At the end of the day, Tarkov is supposed to be fun even when it's brutal. Whether you play PvE, PvP, or even both, the best mode is the one that keeps you logging back in, keeps you playing. Um, Also, do not forget, once we hit 250 subs on YouTube and 380 Twitch followers, I am giving away a ARMA Power PC keyboard, mouse, and mousepad set, which is going to be this bad boy right here. I'm already at 359 followers on Twitch, so if you want a chance to win, make sure you're followed over there. The link's below. And honestly, guys, let me know in the comments which one you prefer, PvE, PvP, or both, and why. If this helped you, consider liking the video, subscribing for more Tarkov content, and obviously a ton of different types of content. Thanks, guys. This is Zeno, out. Later.